Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for the Advanced Super Rocco race. It'll be a 5-lap shootout to determine their starting position in race 1. We have to wait for the grid positions. Alright, so we have Amy Nordin on pole position with Azul Khairi, Kieran Ng making up the front row, and Akmal Hisham on the second row with Shafiq Ashraf and Tang Shu Sen. Followed by Aaron Tay, Reiko Chai, Lee Yilong, Brian Key on the third row with the fourth row, Fatah Ismail, Adyan Yin, Haikal Rudin, and Farid Kamil.
Alright, so we are on the starting grid of the Super Rocco for the Advanced and Evo, starting from pole position, bike number 4, Amy Nordin. So Amy, this is the final round of Season 2. In Kuala Selangor, you were very strong, and you are battling for the championship with a guy alongside you, Azizul Khairi. How are you looking forward to the Super Rocco Race 1 and Race 2?
For Super Rocco, I take a simple strategy. Consistent my line, consistent my braking, and keep focused. Yeah.
All right, so all the best for race 1. And starting alongside him is our championship leader for the advanced class, Azizul Khairi. So, of course, you have your closest rival right alongside you. And we saw you guys battle head-to-head in Kuala Selangor. Will we be expecting the same once again here for the final round of the Supermoto Season 2?
Yeah, I hope that this. I tried the best, but the pretty time I crashed. But my hand, no to power to grip. I just consistent my race. I hope the race finish and get great.
All right, so we look forward to an exciting race for the Advance and for the Evo, our top championship leader, and starting from the front row. So Kieran, we know you have plenty of experience practicing here in Sepang. Are you a lot more confident for the final round here?
To be honest, no. Because last week I just high side. Now my body is not really well also. Yeah, I would do my best. Yeah, try to finish the final round. Yep.
So looking at your pace, although you are not 100%, you are still starting on the front row. How are you looking forward to battling with some of the other Evo riders that we saw, which were very quick in Kuala Selangor?
I think everyone's still hiding. I don't believe them. So, yeah, let's see. Later, we'll see everything. Yeah.
All right, so good luck for Kieran. So he's the front guy for the Evo riders. So we have 1 minute left. So we're going to clear the track to let the riders start the quick Super Rocco 5 laps race.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to have a 5-lap race for the Super Rocco riders. Super Rocco race, for the Advanced and Evo. There'll be 14 bikes on the grid. We're excited to see, will it have as much action, or they go on their warm-up lap? Some practice starts from the riders. Now, the battling Amy Nordin and Azul Khairi, that's what we're going to see actually for the Advanced. But looks like Kieran Ng. You're saying, Ling, he said he's not 100%, but he's setting the pace and he's as fast as the Advanced riders.
Yeah, so I mean, he said that he believes that some of the riders are hiding. I think so. Is he? I think it's
maybe he's the one slowing himself down.
Yeah, so it's a who is who's game here in the Evo class, because we have a lot of returning riders. Of course, we also have Lee Long, Reiko Chai, Aaron Tay, Brian Key. Those are some of the top riders in Evo that we will be keeping a close eye to. So 5 laps Super Rocco race for the Advanced and Evo. I would say, Faisal, I could feel the serious vibe between Amy Nordin and Azizul Khairi on the grid.
Yeah, I mean, they're going for it. This is
both of
championship
them-
deciding race,
Both
so
of
they are
them
going for it.
are very serious and very focused, and of course, this is the final round, and all is up for grabs for the championship of the advanced class. So, yeah, keep an eye on both bike number 4 and the 555 in the middle of the front row.
All right, the flagman says waiting for the grid to completely be in position. COC making sure they are in position. Flag moves away. We wait for the green light, and it's a good start by Kyrie. Looks like he just got ahead of Amy Nodin into turn 1.
Amy Nori trying to go around on the outside, but I think Azizu Kyrie will
Takes the lead.
hold on to the lead with Amy Nordin in second.
So it's now a chasing game for Amy Nodin.
Anyway,
Chasing the championship leader, yeah?
Shafiq Ashraf has moved up to third, where I think Kieran is in fourth.
So Kyrie, Amy Nodin. We're actually missing a deep speed.
Yeah, we are missing a few riders from the advanced class. Philip Tang, James Key, both of them are injured. Therefore, they are missing out on the final round. But here we go as they come around the back end. Amy Nordin trying to keep his pace. I think Amy Nordin has moved up to the lead. We can see him crossing the line first.
Yeah, Amy
followed
Nodin
by
took the lead
Azizu
from
Kyrie.
Azizu Kyrie.
So Ashraf is in third.
So that's
Ahmad
bike number
Hisham
4,
in
Amy
fourth.
Nodin in P1, trying to
Yep.
pull away from Azizu Kyrie.
So we have all 4 advanced riders in the top 4. Kieran has dropped all the way down to 7, so not the
Oh.
best start for
Yes.
our Evo Championship leader.
That's a pretty bad start from considering he started on the front row.
Yep, and once again, Reiko Chai had a very strong start from P8. He's moved all the way up to P5.
He
so
is leading the Evo class.
yeah, we saw that happen in Kuala Selangor as well. He does fantastic during the start, so we'll see if he can move up and try to challenge the 4 advanced rider ahead of him.
Amy Nodin setting the pace on a 55.5 second lap on the first lap. Looks over his shoulder, sets another blistering 53.0, which is 0.1 of a second faster than Azul Kyrie.
So let's see if Azul Kyrie can do what he can to keep up with the pace of Amy Nordin. Ejoy, as he mentioned on the grid, you know, his left hand is slightly injured, so he's trying to do what he can to hold on to P2. Every point matters here in the final round.
Yeah, they are separated by about 165 points between these two, but they are close, Amy Nodin and Azul Kyrie.
Yep. So in P3 and P4, we do have the other 2 advanced riders, Shafiq Ashraf and Muhammad Haikal.
Yeah, on screen there you can see third and fourth fighting it out for P3, but again, it's still Amy Nodin holding it from Azul Kyrie.
Yep, and in the back of the top 4, we can see the 2 riders in the bright orange leading the way for the Evo 299, Reiko Chai, followed by Kieran Ng. So Kieran has caught up to P6, now trying to close the gap to Reiko in P5.
Yeah, Reiko, who started in P8, now has a slender lead of 0.6 for a second over Kieran Ng.
Yep, Abdul Fatah as well. He started in 11 and he has moved up 4 positions to 7. So
On screen there you can see race leader first and set pulling away from P2, and they have a sizable gap to P3 as well.
yep, so I think Azizu Kyrie now just trying to hang on with 2 more laps to go.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not race 1 and race 2 yet. The Supermoto race result determines their starting grid. So I think actually it's not as bad to still start on the front row for Azizu Kyrie.
Yeah, as long as he had a good start, he's still in it for the win. Now, what's going to happen here? Reiko Chang and Kieran Ng crossing the start finish line. Line astern, they are only separated by 0.6 for a second. Oh no! Kieran Ng has dropped down. It's Abdul Fatah in P2 for Evo with Aaron Tay. Kieran Ng all the way down to P5 in class now.
Yeah, so I think a slight mistake there for Kieran. He's actually dropping down.
Yeah, he started at P3, caught up to Reiko, and now dropped back again.
I'm not sure if he's still on track. We're going to try to see if he comes around.
Yeah, we're waiting for him to cross the start finish line.
Yeah,
See
and
him anywhere?
Yi Long as well, all the way down to P13. So not sure what happened to both these teammates from WeBiker Tom's Racing.
Yeah, we missed
Amy
out.
Nordin takes the checkered flag for the Super Rocco race for the advanced class, followed by Azizul Khairi. Ashraf crosses in third.
And
Akmal
battling
Hisham
Reiko
in
and Abdul
fourth.
Fattah. Reiko takes the win from Abdul Fattah with Aaron Tay in third, Tang in third, and Aaron Tay dropping down to P4 in the advanced Evo. Adian Yin, Brian Key, Haikal Ruin, and finally we have Kieran Ng crossing the start-finish line all the way down in P8
Yep,
for his
so
class.
I think Lee Long is DNF.
And Farid Kamil didn't start the race.
Yep, so these are your provisional results for the Super Rocco. So for the advanced, starting once again from the front row, we will have Amy Nordin, Azizul Khairi, and Shafiq Ashraf. On row 2, for race 1, you have Muhammad Akmal Hisham, Reiko Chai, and Abdul Fattah. So big jump for both Reiko and Abdul Fattah here in the Super Rocco.
Huge.
Stephen Tang will start from 7, followed by Aaron Tay and Adian Yen. Brian Key, Haika Rudin, and Kieran Ng will start 10, 11, 12 respectively. And we hope to see Yilong and Farid Kamil back on the grid in 13 and
Abdul
14.
Fattah started in P11, finishing in P6.
Yeah, and Reiko started
Huge.
in 8. So big jump for both these Evo riders. So we look forward to seeing them back in race 1.
Oh, what's that we have down there?
I think that's Kieran on the left.
Yeah, picking up the
Oh no,
covers
this is
from
not,
his bike.
This is not Kieran. This is, I'm not sure who this is.
so bike lying on the grass
yeah,
there.
so there may have been an incident in the back part of the track.
He's picking up 4 pieces. There you go. It's bike number 38.
There's Abdul Fattah and Kieran, bike number
Oh, there you go.
151.
On the side
Oh,
there.
that's Reiko.
Bike number 299.
So he did cross the line, but not sure what happened.
Can see his
after that.
exhaust is
Yeah, it's-
dangling badly there. Some damage, and he looks to be in pain.
So hopefully we will have him back on the grid because he did finish as a top rider for Evo. All right, coming up next on the schedule.
Yeah, and next on the schedule
Oh,
is
we
actually
have a-
lunchtime.
Okay, so we have a quick lunch break. So we hope Reiko can make his way back to the paddock, hopefully
he
get
looks
a
to be in
checkup.
discomfort there. So, yeah, despite finishing first in class with a damaged bike, it's just hobbling over there.
Yep, so he's making his way back to the paddock. So after our lunch break,
Looks like he
We-
can barely walk.
After our lunch break, we will have more racing coming up. We have race 1 for all 3 categories, and we also have race 2 for all 3 categories. So 6 more races to come later this afternoon. Race 1 for the Super Rookie, race 1 for the Advanced and Evo, race 1 for the All-Stars Pros and Legends, followed by race 2.
All right, so we're going to go for a half an hour break. We'll be back in action at 1.
At
1:45.
150. Yeah.
150.
150, we'll have the Super Rookie riders on the starting grid.
Right, don't forget to join us at 1:50 p.m.
So hi guys, now we are with Amin Ashari, bike number 44 from High Ref Soya Cincau Racing Team. So Amin, is this your first time racing in Sepang?
Yes, this is my first time racing in Sepang, yes.
Since this is our first round in Sepang also, how is the track?
It's actually a fun track, nice and flowing. It's quite challenging for me. Still trying to figure out what the correct lines are, but once you get it right, it's quite satisfying here.
So after round 3, you came with a new bike. After round 2, kan, you came with a new bike and terus masuk podium. P3 in round 3 race 1. Race 1 kan? Race 2. So, what are your expectations? Podium again this round?
Well, obviously, once you get to the podium, you always want to be at the podium. So I'm aiming for the best. My expectation, I would really like to equal or best my previous performance. I know I can be competitive now. I have the confidence, so I'm going to fight for it, definitely.
So coming from a person without much racing background compared to other riders that we have racing here at MSF Supermoto, what do you think is the best way for people to start racing, especially Supermoto?
Yeah, I think Supermoto is the best place to start if you want to go into racing. The bikes are relatively cheap. If you fall, they don't break. They're not fragile, and it's fun. I have to say it's really. I didn't expect Supermoto to be this fun and addictive. So it's a good place to start. The speeds are relatively slow compared to like Superbike and stuff like that, and you can play at any track. So it's a really good place to start.
Okay, so as we go to finale this Sunday, we have a lot of all-star riders coming to race with us. Also, we have new riders yang masuk kategori rookie. So, with two completely different experience level, and we have pros, we also have rookie like yourself yang datang race. Apa abang rasa beza yang bagi orang nak race Supermoto instead of other form of motorsports?
Okay, I think Supermoto is very approachable. Like I said, you can get a bike relatively cheap, and everybody is like friends with everybody here. So bila lagi you boleh ada share satu pit dengan Hafiz Sharif, share satu pit dengan Adam Noruddin, share satu pit dengan Moto2 riders, MotoGP riders. You takkan dapat tu dekat mana-mana. Imagine kalau you share satu paddock dengan Rossi. I mean, you get to see your Malaysian heroes race. You get to learn from them. You can approach them and talk to them, and I think it's a really great platform. Yeah, so I don't see anywhere else where you can do this.
So after this final round, we will be moving forward with season 3 next year.
Yep.
So do you think you will stick around in rookie category, or would you like to move up to Evo class?
Yeah, I mean, you race to improve. If you don't improve, you better don't go racing. So I'm definitely thinking about going to the upper class, graduating from rookie to go to the upper class. The reason why I started racing is because I just wanted to see how far I can go. And I'm really happy that I got my first podium in the last round.